Greetings. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans, and here is my forecast for the week of November 14th to 20th, 2022. As the moon wanes this week, we are both completing the current lunar cycle and wrapping up eclipse season. As such, we may be feeling a sense of urgency as we seek to clarify where we stand and what we understand. The focus is on tying up loose ends, clearing out the debris left by the storm, and more fully integrating the shifts that have occurred. And yet, we may perhaps settle for at least gaining a better perspective on recent changes so that we feel more ready to begin the next lunar cycle. While the greatest effect of the recent eclipses may be behind us, these cosmic events are known to influence human affairs for at least 6 months after their exact dates, until the next set of eclipses occurs. Because of this, we can expect to see and feel the ripple effects from these two late 2022 eclipses from now through the first quarter of 2023. In particular, there may be events that relate directly back to this eclipse season around the dates that the Sun squares the two eclipse degrees on January 21st and February 4th, 2023. The great planet Jupiter is now barely moving as it prepares to change direction next week on November 23rd. When a planet comes to a standstill like this, we tend to feel its impact more profoundly. Jupiter's current location in the final degrees of Pisces emphasizes both the positive and the shadow qualities of the sign. On the one hand, spiritual and creative inspiration can be especially strong this week and next. It can be easier to feel compassion, to sense a oneness with the universe, and to tap into our intuitive knowing. However, the shadow side of Pisces may also be exaggerated: over idealism, escapism, and overindulgence. Because of Jupiter's strength right now, all the daily aspects listed below that involve Jupiter could be underscored or put in bold print for emphasis. Here are this week's most important planetary aspects with my brief interpretations of each. On Monday, Venus is sesquiquadrate Chiron. Trust issues may surface in personal relationships today. Underlying these concerns could be a lack of trust in oneself if we have been in a habit of not expressing our true wants and needs. And on Monday, Mercury is sextile Pluto. The urge to know truth is strong today. Serious conversations quickly get to the heart of the matter. And the Sun is trine Neptune on Monday. We are able to bring compassion and sensitivity into our interactions, even those that feel emotional or intense. On Tuesday, Venus is trine Jupiter. We feel more optimistic about relationships and finances today. The only caution with this aspect is to not overpromise or overexpect, but to maintain a realistic perspective. And on Tuesday, Mercury is sesquiquadrate Chiron. Communications may not go smoothly today if we have been holding in frustrations or do not feel free to express our opinions. And on Tuesday, the Sun is quincunx Mars. Irritations are possible, especially if we do not feel someone truly understands our concerns. Tuesday is the day that Venus enters Sagittarius. Venus will be in the sign of the Archer from November 16th to December 9th. During these weeks, we tend to be a bit more carefree and generous in our approach to relationships and finances. However, this transit also supports investing our hearts and monies in that which adds greater meaning to our lives, people or things that we truly believe in. The shadow side of Venus in Sagittarius is an unwillingness to commit to anything that might limit one's freedom to roam. Also on Tuesday, the moon is in Leo and will be square Uranus and opposite Saturn. We may see some fallout today related to events that occurred on November 8th, when the full moon was conjunct Uranus and square Saturn. On Wednesday, Mercury is trine Jupiter. We imagine great possibilities with this aspect. Similar to yesterday's Venus-Jupiter trine, the main caution is to keep one foot firmly based in reality as we plan for the future. A sense of humor lightens the load, as long as we do not take sardonic wit personally. On Thursday, Mercury enters Sagittarius. Mercury will be in the sign of the Archer from November 17th to December 6th. This transit supports more optimistic and idealistic thinking. We are eager to discuss philosophies and what we believe, and to explore subjects that expand our minds beyond the concerns of daily life. On the shadow side of this transit, people may be more dogmatic or self-righteous about their opinions and beliefs. On Friday, the Sun is sextile Pluto. This aspect helps us focus on our longer-term goals and to not be distracted by matters of little consequence. On Saturday, retrograde Mars is square Neptune. Frustrations and confusion are possible today, as we may be uncertain about what we really want or where we are going. We may also feel disillusioned that we have not yet attained a desired outcome. And on Saturday, the Sun is sesquiquadrate Chiron. Old insecurities may arise about our right to have what we want. This can manifest as generalized frustration or anger about specific issues. On Sunday, the Sun is trine Jupiter. With Jupiter basically at a standstill, this hopeful influence is especially strong, enabling us to sense the light even if we walk in a dark emotional place. This aspect also helps us forgive and release old attachments and resentments. If your birthday is this week, you are supported by the cosmos in many ways this coming year. Relationships or the creative arts are central to your personal experience, as are writing, communicating, teaching, and learning. Although you may deal with challenges and periodic setbacks based on transits to your individual birth chart, your solar return chart for this year shows highly optimistic, creative, and uplifting energies are at work, and you have the opportunities to apply yourself in ways that contribute to your sense of mission fulfillment. Enjoy. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans, wishing you an inspired week. Thank you for being with me on this journey.
We hope that you have enjoyed this article. For over 30 years, we at Inner Self have sought to encourage new attitudes and new possibilities. For more inspiration, visit us at innerself.com. Thank you. Visit the Inner Self Market for new attitudes and new possibilities. You'll find inspiring books, wonderful music CDs, audiobooks, card decks, candles, jewelry, gifts, all kinds of wonderful things. Visit us at market.innerself.com.